morning student. Last class la வந்து preparations of alkynes by the various methods, industrial method from carbides, next from fissional dihalides, from halogen compounds, Cold cell electrolysis, iodoform reaction, like this we are seeing, and physical and chemical properties we are seeing. In that chemical properties started with the acidic nature. So acidic nature, there are 5 varieties of reactions we are seeing. Now we are going to start with the addition reactions. Second type of reactions, second category, it is addition reactions. Addition reactions of alkynes. So alkynes having the triple bond. Alkynes having the triple bond. So alkynes and taking the CH, triple bond CH. If you are adding anything, I am going for addition reactions. Addition reaction means addition of hydrogen, addition of halogen, addition of hydrogen halide, addition of water, addition of acid, addition of HOCl, addition of ozone. Many chemical reactions we are having. Many varieties of addition reactions we are having. So first of all we have to understood alkynes on addition, it can give alkenes. First one double bond is broken, then it will be like this. Or suppose I am taking addition of hydrogen. Again I am adding hydrogen, it becomes like this. So what we have to observe means on addition reaction, by addition of 2 moles of any molecule, alkynes CH, triple bond CH, alkynes on addition of 2 moles of reagent, 2 moles of reagent, any reagent like H2, that reagent may be H2, halogen, water, acid, HOCl, HX, like this. Whatever you are adding with 2 moles, now it becomes finally alkane. Meaning here what changes we have to observe means sp carbon becomes changes into sp2 carbon by addition of 1 mole of reagent. 1 mole of reagent you are adding sp2, and one more mole of reagent you are adding, we can get sp3 carbon. So finally we can say on addition reactions of alkynes, we changes sp carbon into sp2 and sp2 carbon into sp3 carbon finally. General alkenes can undergo electrophilic addition also as well as nucleophilic addition also. But alkenes we are observing only electrophilic addition, but alkynes can undergo addition reactions of alkynes. Addition reactions of alkynes. Addition reactions of alkynes can undergo both electrophilic addition, and nucleophilic addition reactions. So we will see one by one. First one is addition of hydrogen. Generally, see the previous sessions what we are doing. Acetylene I am taking. I am adding hydrogen. So addition of hydrogen, many reagents you are using. Previously you can see in terms of nickel or platinum or palladium. Nickel, you can use or platinum or palladium. Already I told you nickel is at high temperature. and platinum will be at low temperatures we can use. So we can use lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride, trialkyl thin hydride, HA in presence of red phosphorus. All these are the strong reducing agents. CH triple bond CH. Strong reducing agents we are using, then we can get the finally CH2 double bond CH2 first. Then again you can add hydrogen in terms of catalyst. You can get CH3 single bond CH3. So alkynes are converted into alkenes, then alkenes are converted into alkanes. This is called as catalytic hydrogenation. Previously I told you catalytic hydrogenation we can get the cis alkenes. For suppose see catalytic hydrogenation, moreover the reaction is stopped at alkene, the reaction is stopped at alkene. The reaction is stopped at alkene. We can get the cis alkenes. See the detailed mechanism in alkenes properties. You can take this, we are observing for the in higher compounds only, higher alkynes only, and we are going for the catalytic hydrogenation, hydrogen in presence of catalyst, nickel or platinum or palladium. You can get R C double bond C R dash, this is hydrogen and this is hydrogen. So we can get the cis form only, cis alkenes. You can get one more mole you are adding means we can get the alkanes. Generally, which type of hydrogenation we can go means hydrocarbons of alkynes, Lindlar's catalyst, and hydrogen in presence of metal, nickel or platinum or palladium we can use. And nickel bromide. First of all, what is Lindlar's catalyst? Lindlar's catalyst means hydrogen in presence of palladium barium sulfate. This is called as Lindlar's catalyst, and we are using phenolene. We are using, this is Lindlar's catalyst. By using the Lindlar's catalyst, we are using the cis form of the alkenes. Metal ammonia reduction to form transalkenes. Reduction, we are seeing the two types of reductions in alkenes, that is Lindlar's catalyst one, another one is bridge reduction. So bridge reduction means here we want to take the reagent is sodium in presence of liquid ammonia. Here we can get the compound is, that is transalkenes. With mechanism already previously we are explained in alkanes. You want to see the detailed mechanism for the bridge reduction and Lindlar's catalyst means just you can see the alkenes properties and all. R C triple bond C R dash. I'm going to add hydrogen, but I'm using the reagent is sodium in presence of liquid ammonia. Already I told you they will give like this, or sodamide, NaNH2 also they will give. Then we can get the, that is transalkenes. You get the transalkanes is the major product. Transalkanes. This is general example. Normal example you can see CH3, C triple bond, CCH3. I am doing the reduction. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. I am using the sodium in presence of liquid ammonia. Then we can get CH3, C double bond C, CH3, H and H. This is transalkenes can be prepared. This is incomplete reduction. This is an incomplete reduction. Complete reduction we can get the alkanes. Alkynes on complete reduction to give alkanes. But incomplete reduction only problem. Incomplete reduction we can get either cis form also or trans form also. Which type of reductions can give the cis form is bridge reduction can give the trans form, and bridge reduction means we are using the reagent is sodium in terms of liquid ammonia, and tolerance another reduction Linda's catalyst or metallic reduction, metallic in presence of hydrogen in presence of metal, we can get the cis alkanes. Now see the addition of halogen. So the second one is addition of halogen. Addition of halogens. Addition of halogens. Alkynes we have to add 2 moles of halogens to form the alkynes. Generally I am writing alkynes. We have to add 2 moles of halogens. Then we can get tetrahalo derivatives. You can get the tetrahalo derivatives. Tetrahalo derivatives. For example, I am taking CH triple bond CH. I am adding any halogen. Halogenation means already I told you many times. We can take either chlorine or bromine. Whenever you are writing the chlorine or bromine, you want to write here CCl4 is the solvent. If it will be changes, if it will be H mu you are writing, we can go to the further, that is free radical substitution reaction. It's not addition. Cl2 plus Cl2 or Br2, you can take either CCl4 or CBr4, that is electrophilic addition. Electrophilic addition reaction. The same thing you can take any halogen in presence of sunlight or high temperature or in presence of peroxide or in presence of another radical, it can undergo for the free radical substitution. Free radical substitution reaction. So while you are looking the reagents itself, we have to carefully observe and we have to follow the GOC. In GOC you can observe what we are doing. Now tell me the answer for CH triple bond CH. I am taking chlorine, but here I am adding in presence of CCl4. I break the bond, we can get CH2 double bond CH2 Cl and Cl. If you are adding one more mole of chlorine, then we can get CH single bond CH Cl and Cl. The name of this one is 1,2 dichloroethene. And name of this one is 1,1,2,2 tetrachloroethane. Tetrachloroethane. So like this we can get the tetrahalogen derivatives. The same thing we can write for the higher alkynes and taking the halogen in presence of the solvent. In presence of the solvent, we can undergo for the addition reaction. addition reaction, then we can get the tetrahalo compounds. Tetrahalo compounds, that is X, X, X and X. So you can write one general example, CH3, C triple bond C, CH3. If I am writing halogen, that is bromination I am doing, in presence of the solvent is CBr4 or CCl4, carbon tetrachloride is a solvent, it's not involved in the reaction. CH3, C, C, CH3, Br, Br, Br and Br. So name of this, try for each and every product in organic chemistry, try to give the organic nomenclature. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, tetrabromo, butane, butane. So on halogenation we can get the tetrahalogen derivatives. See the order of reactivity of halogens. Order of reactivity of halogens. Which halogen is more reactive? Generally, fluorine is more reactive. Next chlorine, next bromine, next iodine. So already I told you many times, fluorination we cannot take. Now order of halogenation, order is first chlorination, bromination and iodination. Organic chemistry, wherever you are using the halogenation, we can get first chlorination or bromination reactions only. So see the 1, 1, 2, 2 tetrachloroethane, another name for this one, that is called as Westron. One common name for that one, there is a common name that is called as Westron. But here doubt is, for bromination or chlorination is added to the alkynes, for the higher alkynes. The problem is, if the reaction will be stopped with 1 mole, then what is the problem here? For suppose I am doing the halogenation, I am doing halogenation for the higher alkynes, or C triple bond C R dash. I am doing the halogenation, but I stop the halogenation for 1 mole. If you are doing the halogenation for 1 mole of halogen, 1 mole of, you can take halogen means either chlorine or bromine. We can get the compounds will be 2 varieties, C double bond C R dash or Br and here Br. Otherwise you can take halogen simply. You can take the halogen. You can take the chlorination or bromination. No? So simply you can write any one halogen. Here X and here X. This form we can get, and we can get the transform also. You can get the transform also, here X and here X. This is the transform. So which is more stable? The mechanism and all alkenes you can observe, trans is always more stable than cis. More stable than this one. It's more stable, and this is less stable compound. Why? Because one mechanism I am saying in that one halogenation, see that mechanism, we are getting one reaction intermediate, that is NCC. NCC means non-classical carbocation. Non-classical carbocations are more stable. Non-classical carbocations are more stable than normal carbocations. See the mechanism in alkenes. Why? Because again and again, no need to repeat this halogenation. For suppose CH3, C triple bond C, CH3, I am doing the chlorination, but I am taking 1 mole only. While you are solving the numericals of JE, sometimes they will mention the 1 mole or 2 moles. That time you have to decide which is the more stable product. Halogenation in presence of CCl4. You can get the answer is trans is more stable. So first I am writing transform, that is CH3, here Cl, CH3 and Cl. Transform is more stable. You can get this one is around 72%. Remaining 28% we can get the cis form, that is CH3, Cl, Cl and CH. Transform is always more stable than cis form. Generally transform why is more stable means simply you can memorize like this. In transform most electronegative groups are in opposite direction. So most electronegative groups are in opposite direction means there is a less steric repulsions. Less steric repulsion means it is the more stable compound. This is addition of halogen. Next one is addition of hydrogen halide. So already in all kenes we are discussing many regarding the addition of hydrogen halide. Third one, addition of hydrogen halide. Addition of hydrogen, addition of halogen. Third one is addition of hydrogen halide. So same addition of hydrogen halides. One most important point we have to memorize: alkynes on addition of hydrogen halide to give gem dihalides. First important point, alkynes you are adding the hydrogen halide to form the gem dihalides. Why the gem dihalides will form means it follows Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov's rule. What is the Markovnikov rule? See, generally I am giving one simple example. R C triple bond CH. For suppose I am adding HBr. You are adding HBr means already you know. First, the positive part is added to the part will be added to the multiple bonds, triple bonded carbon atom having more number of hydrogens. That is the major product. That is Markovnikov rule. Already we know in all kenes. This is Br. Again one more mole of HBr you are adding. Same Markovnikov rule you can follow. The positive part will be added to the multiple bonded carbon atom having more number of hydrogens. That is the major product we are saying. Now we can get the answer is like this. Why? Because reaction intermediate is carbocation. So carbocation will be there. So there is a rearrangement. Then we can get finally that is gem dihalides. Gem dihalides we can get. This is a normal example. Here hydrogen halogen we are adding HX. Hydrogen halogen means hydrogen halides, many hydrogen halides will be there. HF, HCl, HBr and HI. Out of these four molecules, which hydrogen halide can easily undergo for the addition reaction? So simply I am writing order of hydrogen halide, order of reactivity towards addition. Towards addition, which compound can easily undergo for the addition reaction means, see, in first step we want to add H plus. In second step we want to add B minus. I will explain the mechanism, then we will see which hydrogen halide easily undergo for the reaction. Just you can memorize, HI is more reactive, next HBr is less reactive, HCl is very less reactive, HF we are not considering. Hydrogen halide addition reaction, HI can easily undergo for the addition reaction. Why? Reason. See the mechanism for this reaction. I am taking RC triple bond CH. First step, from hydrogen halide I am taking HBr for suppose. In that HBr, I am breaking here H plus and Br minus. Multiple here I shifted like this. For suppose I shifted like this. This carbon is minus, this carbon is plus. So minus can take the plus. Already I told you addition. This is electrophilic addition reaction. Why electrophilic addition means first electrophile only will go and attach it to the our alkyne. So that's why it is the name is called as electrophilic addition. It is slow step, our RDS, rate determining step. Rate determining step. For suppose I am adding hydrogen, then we can get R C double bond CH2. Hydrogen I am adding. Now this is plus. So this is carbocation. Carbocation. This is our reaction intermediate. Reaction intermediate. Many times I told you, if the reaction intermediate is carbocation, there is a chance for the rearrangement. So rearrangement is possible. Rearrangement is possible. So what is that rearrangement? How many varieties of rearrangements we are having? Hydride shift, methyl shift, and phenyl shift. So rearrangement possible means there is a hydride shift, methyl shift, and phenyl shift is possible. Now the first step is slow step. Automatically second step is very fast step. First step is formation of carbocation. This first step we can say that is formation of carbocation, or simply we can say electrophilic addition. First step is electrophilic addition. Then second step I am getting like this plus, and second step we can add Br minus, then we can get R C, here Br double bond CH. The same mechanism we can continue for the one more mole. Same mechanism I am continuing for the one more mole. Again I am taking R C Br double bond CH2. First step I am adding one H plus. See this double bond will be shifted into this carbon. Then this is minus, this is plus. So plus can take the minus, it becomes R C Br single bond CH2. This is H and plus. For suppose doubt, sir, why you are shifting in right side? Why cannot I shift it into left side? It is more electronegative than a bromine. So if for suppose I shift like this, means what happen? For suppose if you are shifting like this, we can get the compound is like this: R C Br single bond CH2. This is plus, and hydrogen will be attached here. If you shifted left side, this carbon is minus and this carbon is plus. So minus can take the plus, the hydrogen will be attached here. Now you can get the answer is like this. Now this is primary carbocation and this is secondary carbocation. So this is more stable. Already we know stability of carbocation 3 degree, 2 degree and 1 degree. So there is a chance to you can shift right side or left side also, but we have to formation here. Reaction intermediate is carbocation. So carbocation stability order we are following. So carbocation stability order we are following means we are getting the product is secondary carbocation is more stable than primary carbocation. Right? Now one more mole Br minus. For this I am taking the more stable product, that is R C, here Br and this is CH3. This is plus. Now we can attack Br minus. Then we can get the answer is R C Br and CH3. So this is called as gem dihalide. What is the meaning of gem dihalide? Means two halogens will be attached to the one carbon, that is called as gem dihalide. This I will explain in the general. You want means you can explain with the normal example, then you can follow. So finally we can memorize. What we have to memorize here means reaction intermediate is carbocation, reaction intermediate is carbocation. Carbocation means C plus. So carbocation stability order we have to follow like this. Second point, it follows Markovnikov rule. It follows Markovnikov's rule. And one more effect also I am saying, that is Karosh effect or peroxide effect I am saying to you. For suppose if I am taking R C triple bond C H, I am adding HBr. I am adding HBr in presence of peroxide. HBr in presence of peroxide. In presence of peroxide I am saying. Then we can follow, that is anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov's rule. What is the anti-Markovnikov rule? Hydrogen will be attached to the double bonded carbon atom having less number of hydrogens. Then we can get the answer is like this. So as usual, how we were seeing in the previous mechanisms and all, same mechanism we are following. That is Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule. Addition reactions, especially for the HBr, we are following anti-Markovnikov rule. Remaining HCl and HI you are adding, we are following only Markovnikov rule. So many examples I explained in alkanes. If you want, see in alkanes. Here also there is a problem. Here if the 2 moles of hydrogen halide will be added to the alkyne, so for suppose I give the compound, just you can let me know the answer. Generally I am giving, now I am giving the example C triple bond C CH2 CH2 CH3. I am adding just HBr, addition of HBr. Same, you can follow the Markovnikov rule. There is no peroxide. If there is a peroxide, we are following the anti-Markovnikov rule. If there is no peroxide, you have to follow the Markovnikov rule. Now add H plus will be attached to the more number of hydrogens, multiple bonds. Doubt, sir, HBr you are adding, it can undergo for the addition or substitution reaction. Organic compounds containing multiple bonds, it must undergo for the addition. First we have to give the preference for addition. Elimination or substitution reaction, we have to give the second priority. Alkenes, I am saying the allylic substitution with NBS, but here there is no substitution. Most of the alkynes can undergo first priority is addition only. There is no substitution here. Now the compound is H, C, H I am adding here, triple bond becomes double bond, C, Br here, remaining is CH2, CH2, CH. If there is a possibility, you can add one more mole of HBr. Now same, you can follow the Markovnikov rule. H plus positive is added to the double bonded carbon atom having more number of hydrogens. Now you can get the answer is like this. CH2, CH2, CH2. That is gem dihalides we can prepare. This is addition of hydrogen halide. Next one is addition of hydration. Addition of hydration. Addition of water. Fourth property. First property we are seeing addition of hydrogen. Second property we are seeing addition of halogen. Third one we are seeing addition of hydrogen halide. Now we are going for the addition of addition of water, that is called as hydration. addition of water. Once I am going to recall again, alkenes can undergo hydration directly. It is not possible. The same thing I am going to say, alkynes also direct addition of water is not possible. Why? Because it can undergo electrophilic addition. See the reason what I am saying in the addition of water in alkenes, the same manner we are following here. Addition of water will be 3 types. In alkenes we are discussing, addition of water will be 3 types. Acid catalyzed hydrolysis 1, hydroboration oxidation 1, hydroboration oxidation 1, and oxymercuration and demercuration is 1. This is the 3 types of hydration we are having. The same thing alkynes we are having same type of hydration. First one is there are acid catalyzed hydrolysis, but here mercuric ion catalyzed hydration. Idlo first one mercuric ion catalyzed hydration. Mercuric ion catalyzed hydration. Mercury catalyzed hydration. See, in this hydration, water across the triple bond ion we are going to add. Here, mercuric ion can act as catalyst. First of all, I am taking. You have to keep in your mind alkynes on hydration. Whatever the hydration you are doing, we can get either aldehydes or ketones. Either aldehydes or ketones. See, I am taking one alkyne or C triple bond CH. I am adding water. Mercuric ion hydrolysis. This is the mercuric ion hydrolysis. So I am taking 1% of mercuric sulfate HgSO4. 1% of mercuric sulfate and 20% of H2SO4. So alkenes you can observe acid catalyzed hydrolysis. This is also acid catalyzed hydrolysis, but in presence of the mercuric ion. That's why its name is called as mercuric ion hydrolysis. In this mercuric ion hydrolysis, just I am breaking the bond. Water can give H and OH. H and OH. Same, you can follow the Markovnikov rule and tell me. Same, follow the Markovnikov rule and tell me. R C double bond CH. So Markovnikov rule I am following. Hydrogen will be attached to the more number of hydrogens. OH will be attached to the less number of hydrogens. Like this. And it is called as vinyl alcohol. Vinyl alcohol. So organic compound containing OH, we are saying alcohol, vinylic alcohol, and this is another name is called as enol form. It is the enol form. Why enol form means? See the name itself, en double bond, OL alcohol. So double bond and alcoholic group will be for the same carbon atom. Ore carbon ki there is a double bond and OH group also. That's why it is name is called as enol form. Enol form is highly unstable. See the GOC I am saying. Some of the compounds can be rearranged. Some of the compounds can be rearranged like this. There is a rearrangement. Enol form is converted into keto form. Enol form is converted into keto form. That is R C double bond O CH. Keto form. This is keto form. The conversion from enol form to keto form, that is called as keto enol tautomerism. Keto enol tautomerism. Keto form is more stable than enol form. This is stable form. It is stable. It is unstable. It is unstable form. So unstable means, and this is, you can keep in bracket, that is transition state, intermediate. Keto form is converted into enol form. See the mechanism for this one. This is general reaction I am saying. See the mechanism for this reaction. See the mechanism for this reaction. Mechanism. This is also can undergo addition, always mostly can give the priority electrophilic addition only. Electrophilic addition. First I am taking R, C, triple bond C, H. That mercuric sulfate lo Hg plus 2 I am taking. This is Hg plus 2 is electron deficient. So many times I told you, alkenes also, alkynes also we have to consider as nucleophile. This is nucleophile. Why it is nucleophile means it is electron rich molecules. It is a electron rich species. So electron rich species means electrons we are donated to this one. Then it can form like this: R, C, this is plus, this is a double bond, C, H, and here there is Hg. So electrons are donated means one electron only it can donate. Now it can becomes plus. Already I told you there is a cyclic carbocation it can form. Cyclic carbocation it can form. Now add water to this one. Water, there is a lone pair of electrons. Electrons you can donate here. Then it becomes R, C, OH2 plus and C, H, Hg plus. There is a double bond. Now here you can remove H plus. Here you can remove H plus. Becomes R, C, OH, double bond, C, H, and there is Hg plus. Now again add H plus to this one. Add H plus to this one. Then it becomes C, and here there is R. Here OH, C, H, Hg plus. This is carbocation. Then further it is converted into C double bond C, double bond C. Here R, here OH, and H and H. This is our enolic form. This is our enolic form. Here carefully observe, students, we are having a doubt. Sorry, here you are already taken Hg plus, no, Hg2 plus, no. 2 plus, 1 electron only I am giving, not 2 electrons. 1 electron only I am giving. So 1 positive is like that, same. Again this Hg plus is coming out like Hg plus 2. Hg plus 2. This is on further reaction with the SO4 2 minus. Now it becomes HgSO4. That's why here Hg plus is called as catalyst. That's why it is called as mercuric ion catalyzed reaction. It is mercuric ion, dana? Mercuric ion only involved in the reaction. So that's why it is called as mercuric ion catalyzed reaction. Okay. See for the normal example. Normal example you can see. CH3, C triple bond, CH. CH3, C triple bond, CH. CH3, C triple bond, CH. I am adding 1% of HgSO4 and 20% of sulfuric acid. Now the answer is first CH3, C double bond, CH. What you want to do? Just I want to add the water. H and OH I want to add. Where you want to add H and where you want to add OH? Hydrogen will be attached to the First hydrogen will be attached to the Markovnikov rule. As per Markovnikov rule, hydrogen will be attached to the multiple bonded carbon atom having more number of hydrogens. So here, then automatically OH will be attaching here. So this is called as enol form. Enol form is highly unstable. It will be changes into keto form. That is, hydrogen will be sent into here. Double bond will be sent into here. Now this becomes CH3, C double bond O, CH3. That is acetone. Acetone. So this is called as acid catalyzed hydrolysis. Then second one we are having addition of water. One more reaction we are having, that is hydroboration oxidation. Second one is addition of water lo. Second one, that is hydroboration oxidation. Hydroboration oxidation. Hydroboration oxidation detailed mechanism you can observe in alkenes. Same we are going to apply for the alkynes also. Same we are going to apply for the alkynes also. Hydroboration oxidation, I am taking R, C, triple bond, CH. Hydroboration oxidation, first reagent is BH3 or B2H6, BH3 or B2H6 in presence of THF. Just recall the subject from alkenes, H2O2 in presence of OH minus. Simply I am saying the answer is R, C, double bond, CH. Doubt is where we want to add hydrogen and where you want to add OH. I want to write hydrogen here and I am going to write OH will be here. OH will be here. Now it is also enol form. It is also enol form. So it will be, there is a rearrangement here. After rearrangement it becomes hydrogen will be sent into this carbon, double bond into sent into here, R, CH2, CH4. So see the differences between the hydroboration and oxidation and metallic mercuric ion catalyzed hydrolysis. Simple I will say the differences, then we will see the one example here for this one. Carefully observe. First I am taking mercuric ion catalyzed hydrolysis. Next one is hydroboration oxidation. Hydroboration oxidation. So mercuric ion hydrolysis को hydroboration oxidation को एना व्यत्यास. First mercuric ion catalyzed hydrolysis. What reagent you are going to use? What reagent we are going to use means that reagent is 1% of mercuric sulfate HgSO4 and 20% of sulfuric acid we are using. And here what reagent we are using means, what reagent we are using the hydroboration oxidation means, hydroboration oxidation lo first one is B2H6 bar THF. See the complete mechanism in alkene. TH means tetrahydrofuran. What is the role of tetrahydrofuran? Tetrahydrofuran can control the dimerization of B2H6. After slowly we are adding. So here you have to memorize hydrogen is coming from here. And second one oxidation, H2O2 in presence of base OH minus. Here OH can give from here. We want to add water, so hydrogen is give BDH6 and OH can give H2O2. Here we can follow the Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. That is Markovnikov rule we can follow, that is the major product. And here we can follow anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule. Here also enol form is converted into keto form, and this one also enol form is converted into keto form. Now both the combination, I'll give the one simple example, you can see. Both the combination, one simple example, that is I am giving CH3 C triple bond CH. I am giving first one is 1% of sulfuric acid, 1% of HgSO4 and 20% of sulfuric acid. Here I am giving B2H6 bar THF. Second one is H2O2 bar OH-. Two reagents we are having here. Now what is the major product for first compound and what is the major product for the second one? Here also there is a enol keto form and enol form. Here also there is enol and keto form. Here you can follow Markovnikov rule and tell me direct answer. CH3 C double bond CH. Idilo I am following the Markovnikov rule. Hydrogen I am adding here and OH I am adding here. Later it is converted into enol form, that is CH3 C double bond O CH3. So we can get ketones here. But hydroboration oxidation you can see. I am following the anti-Markovnikov rule, C double bond CH2. You can follow the anti-Markovnikov rule. Hydrogen you want to add here, it's not CH2, CH, and OH will be attached here. Here also there is a rearrangement, keto-enol tautomerism. Then it will be converted into CH2, CHO. Here you can get aldehyde. But in this addition we can get the ketone. That only you have to memorize carefully. Where we are getting the aldehydes and where we are getting the ketones, that you can check carefully. Okay, this is addition of water. Next we want to see the addition of HCN, addition of acetic acid, addition of alcohols, addition of HOX and oxidation and all. So we will see in the next class the remaining addition reactions and oxidation reactions. Anyway, alkenes or alkynes, the major important discussion is addition reaction. Then second importance for the chemical properties is oxidation. These two we have to observe carefully. So students, the next class will see the remaining additions and oxidation reactions. Thank you students.